So we've read how our bugs help our ecosystem. This week we're talking about what living things depend on our bug, how and why. And we learned in the last reading that humans depend on the dung beetle in Australia to help them clean up their land after cows had been introduced and in Australia for the first time, and they did not know how to control all the dung that the cows produced because they were not a native species of Australia. They didn't have any animals in their ecosystem to take care of that problem. Today we're going to read about bugs and plants and how bugs help plants in our ecosystem. Bugs and plants, I'm reading again from Bugs in Their Ecosystem. It says bugs and plants. Bugs and plants need each other to survive. Many bugs eat or live on plants, while most flowering plants depend on bugs to help them make their seeds. Eating plants. Different plant-eating bugs have different mouths, which are suitable to the kinds of plants that they eat. For example, caterpillars have jaws that are good for munching leaves, while honeybees have long tongues to help drink nectar, sweet liquid that is found in a flower. Termites have such strong jaws that they can chew through solid wood, so their mouths are different depending on what they eat. Pests and protectors. Certain bugs damage the plants they eat. These bugs are called pests. Some plants are protected by thorns, bristles, or a waxy coating, which makes them difficult to be eaten. Other plants have smells or tastes that pests don't like. Some bugs help to protect plants by eating pests. For example, young lacewing eat aphids, which feed on plant juices. And here is a picture of a caterpillar hung upside down feeding on a leaf. Some people would consider that a pest. And here you see a picture of an aphid. And it says, a young lacewing seizing an aphid in its strong curved jaws. Young lacewings are so good at catching aphids, they are nicknamed aphid lions. And it says these leaves are eaten from the inside by a leaf miner fly. The white trails are the tunnels made by the fly as they eat them. Do you see the white tunnels? Those are made by the fly as it eats the inside of the leaf. And here you see a bug eating another bug. Home sweet home. Many bugs live on or around or even inside of plants. Young gal wasp and borer beetles live and feed inside trees. The trees grow bumps called galls around the bugs. Scientists aren't sure what galls are for, but they may help to stop the bugs from spreading. And oak tree galls like these are called oak apples. Gall cut away to show young gall wasp inside. That's cut up and you can see the young wasp growing inside of it. Flower power. Most flowers have markings and smells which attract bugs. They also make a sweet liquid called nectar and a powder called pollen. Bugs visit flowers to drink nectar. At the same time, they pick up pollen from another flower of the same kind. If you start to make seeds, the seeds will grow into new flowers. And it says, the yellow dust on this bee is pollen. And I'm going to put it in really close so you can see that the dust is actually the pollen that got stuck on the bee. And down here, you see a bee going in for nectar. And it says, a bee pushes into a flower to drink nectar. The pollen rubs on its body. The bee visits a new flower which picks up some of the pollen. Fact: some plants have flowers which look and smell like rotting meat. Yuck. In order to attract bugs. These plants are called carrion flowers.